Hi, welcome to In the Studio with Kate. I think this is week 32. I haven't done it for a couple weeks because I was on vacation, so I don't exactly remember, but let's get to it. What's been going on with me? I did quite a bit of journaling when I was gone, so some of it I showed online, some of it I didn't, but I will just show you some of this. This is one page I did. Kind of like her. She seems to have some kind of presence about her. So she was kind of fun. Let's see. And a lot of times when we stop places, I liked trying to sketch just a little bit of stuff. This first one was just a rough sketch in charcoal, just to see what I was looking at. This page down here, I'm just doing some tree exercises, a bird exercise, not really a page at all. This was the picnic area I was staying in, what I was looking out in front of me. This is a picture of a place called Soda Butte that I painted. This one is Baronet Peak, where we would go look for mountain goats. Okay, so I drew the mountain in pencil first, and then I just decided to paint the same picture below it. So that was sort of fun. And just lots of mountain scenes, you know, that was just some mountains and nothing more than that. Then sitting inside our trailer, I tried to draw my dog and she kept moving, but there's a couple sketches of her. Let's see what else is here. This is just a flower and a rock. I need to work on the rock a little bit more. I think that rock looks like a person. I think that looks like a nose, and this looks like an eye. You could easily make another eye here, and there's their mouth. It's kind of funny. Another mountain scene. This didn't actually turn out the way I wanted it to, but just keep going on. Let's see, what else do we have here? This is the Soda Butte East pullout, and we saw a grizzly bear and two cubs up in the mountain. So that's just kind of the view from where we were sitting. This pencil drawing is sort of what it looks like when we're looking at the wolves. They're way, way up, but like kind of in this, where is it? This spot right here is right where the den is. So just a little sketch on it. This one was just a poppy from a picture I took. I do the poppy, and yesterday when I was on a call, I drew a picture of Connie. I think I'm going to put some color on that. And this is from a photograph of Roosevelt Arch in the park, which I actually sketched on a call yesterday as well. I forgot a couple other things from Yellowstone. I did this one on the toned paper. It got kind of ripply, but that was just of a rock formation in front of me, and it does look yellow and blue and gray like that. So I thought it would look cool on this. I think I'm going to add some ink, or maybe some of these things I do I may go back to, and some I may not, to finish up. I took 3 journals with me, so I did end up working in all of them. I can't remember if I showed this one, but it's just a collage. Lots of imagery cut up and repurposed in different ways. I just kind of like the feel of it. Let's see. This is kind of a rough collage piece, had a lot of texture, but this kind of woman came out and she has her wings folded around her in front. That one was sort of fun to do. Let's see. Here's another one that started out with collage. This is a collage piece of paper. Most of the rest of it's paint. This was paper that these little birdies started appearing in. So I brought them out. So that one was fun. The word says simple stories. I think those birds have just a little simple story to tell. I don't know what it is. Back here. Did some more color. This isn't quite done. I'm thinking I'll be doing more with her, but I was having problems with the background and kept adding more and taking some away and adding more and taking some away. So I'm sure it's still going to have some work done to it. And I've got one more page in here that I did. Let's see. Which is collage, oil pastel, all sorts of stuff. So it's just some patterns, no major focal point, but still a lot of fun. Sometimes I play in my journal and it doesn't have any meaning. I just go for it. So those were the journal pages that I did. The other thing that I wanted to share with you is I got a bunch of new art books while I was gone, or I ordered them while I was gone and got them in the last few days. This is called Botanical Drawing in Color. I've always wanted to be recording stuff where I'm at, nature-wise, and so it teaches you really how to do these beautiful, illustrations where you nature illustrations. So I've always wanted to do that. So bought that book. I have the pencil, so I'm going to start playing with that. This one sort of intrigued me because I was looking at this woman's website, and it is called Painting the Sacred Within. It's basically intuitive painting, but more purposeful. She does a lot of things with mandalas. See if I can find one in the book that would be best demonstration of that. Of course, now that I'm looking, I should have marked this beforehand, but I didn't. Sorry about that. Yeah, she'll have an intricate background and then she does a mandala on top of it. So that's just one of the many things in it. I thought this was pretty cool where she paints on leaves. Paints on these big, huge leaves and made that wreath. So, some new techniques, some things I know, but sometimes I feel like I feel not stuck, but not inspired. And working with someone else's idea sparks something new, which is what inspiration is all about to me. So I actually kind of really like that book. This I just got in the mail yesterday. And it is called Storytelling Art Studio. And so it is also mixed media, but different ways to set your scenes, tell a story. She kind of goes through a lot of pre-preparation before creating a piece. And I just tend to just go wing it. So it'll be interesting to try doing some art this way. Some of her stuff is quite whimsical, but that definitely is telling a story. You wonder about the woman. What does she do? A woman or girl? She could be a girl. What's the cat story? What's the tree story? So I haven't looked at too much in depth, but the new techniques are new ideas for me. So I'm looking forward to exploring it a little bit. Like this one with this girl, that's definitely telling a story. She definitely has a look about her and the elements in the piece and the color in the piece. So the author is Kathy Nichols, and she kind of goes into her whole process of how she goes about. There's another one of her pieces, which all that color just evoked something really different to me than if it had been dark. So that kind of goes into all of what she she covered kind of like this one too. It's called The Secret Life of Trees. So collage, paint, a story to tell. So I'm interested in discovering a little bit more about that. And since I didn't tell you the authors of any of these other books, Painting Sacred Within is by Faith Evans Sills and Maddie Rose McDonald. Sorry for my phone going off. Botanical Drawing in Color is by Wendy Hollander. All these ladies have websites that you can find if you search on their names, and some really wonderful and fun stuff. And I did show this on Instagram, but my friend Joni is always saying, show your fiber stuff too. So this is the sock I'm doing. Okay, it's in what's called self-striping yarn. Okay, and what that means is the yarn that you get is dyed. Okay, so that's what the skein of the yarn looks like. And at some point, it just changes color. So, an example, it's kind of gold right there. Maybe the light's changing it a little bit. And then it becomes yellow. It'll be yellow for a while. And that's how I get these nice little stripes going all the way up the sock, is the way it was dyed, so that it would do that automatically. I think these are going to be really fun to wear. So I thought I would share that as well. So that's about it for this video. I hope that you are all out creating in your own studios, or if you're out on a trip, you're working in a journal there as well. It's lots of fun to be outdoors and actually creating your own art. So I highly recommend that. I was doing it in a national park, so you could be doing it really in any park or whichever venue, or sitting on the beach maybe. So I would love to hear about what you're doing in your studio. Please leave a comment, let me know what's going on, and I'll come check it out. But until then, I will be here next week, and let's make some art.